Well, happy Monday, everyone. I'm jumping into the special education inner circle and I'm answering questions for special needs parents and special education teachers and IEP teams. And I'm looking through all the questions that are being asked, and a lot of them are starting with a certain phrase that makes me really, really excited to jump in with the team members because it starts to open up all the possibilities. So here's what actually happens. I get a lot of questions that start with, can I ask for, and then fill in the blank. So can I ask for more speech therapy? Can I ask for an inclusion specialist? Can I ask for an aide on the playground? Can I ask for a set of textbooks at home? Can I ask for an assistive technology evaluation? And that tells me that somebody feels stuck. Anybody ever felt stuck in this whole IEP process? You're like, I don't know what to do next. Can I ask for? And then you're coming up with all these ideas. Now, this happens for parents, but it also happens for teachers. Like, can I ask for an extra set of tools in my classroom? Can I ask for permission to go to this training? Can I ask for an additional training on assistive technology? There's all this can I. So here's the thing, guys, you don't need permission to ask for things in special education. You're an adult. And I know that the IEP process feels overwhelming sometimes. I know that sometimes it feels like, I don't know if I should do that because that might cause waves, or maybe my admin won't think I can do my job if you're a teacher, or as a parent, I don't know if I should ask for that because, but you know what? Yes, you need to be asking. You need to be asking all the time. You don't know what's possible if you don't ask. You have to open up those doors and start asking. Now, is there kind of a right way to ask and a wrong way to ask? Absolutely. We want to ask for things in a proactive way as much as possible, using, honestly, some educational jargon. That's really how you get somewhere faster. So when you say, can we look at an assessment for assistive technology due to the following reasons? And then you list out 2 or 3 or 5, no more than 5, guys, bullet points on why something needs to happen. Because a child needs more access to their education, because the child needs more total communication strategies. Maybe you're looking for additional training for yourself, and parents, that means for you in the area of assistive technology. Did you guys know that? Did you know that as parents, you should be included in any assistive technology training that's happening for your child? Absolutely. With that, see, I'm going to go ahead and look at the comments here. Janet's here. Hey, Janet. Nice to see you here today. Thank you. You say you love your advice. You're very welcome. Janet is a master IEP coach, and if I have it right, she's in Arizona. We have master IEP coaches all across the United States. And master IEP coaches are really the ones who dig in together and help teams create IEPs to move special education outcomes forward, to really level them up, to do this in a non-combative way, because it's all possible. In fact, asking questions, what we're talking about right now, when it comes to can I ask for more, yes, ma'am, Arizona. I see Janet's go ahead and she said, yes, ma'am, that's where she's looking at. We've got quite a few master IEP coaches in Arizona. We've got quite a few master IEP coaches in North Carolina. We do not have enough master IEP coaches, nor will we ever have enough master IEP coaches, because there's over 7 million students in the United States receiving special education services. We've got some work to do, you guys. But it does come back to asking questions and being diligent about it and not hesitating. When you hear yourself talk, say, can I ask for this? Yes, absolutely. Don't let the red tape of the system, don't let somebody who said no to you before, don't let those things stop you from opening up the conversation and asking about different things that could be happening in the IEP process for your child or for your student. Jennifer says, how often should high schools be reviewing the ARD? So she's in Texas. I didn't even have to read the TX on there. So Texas, you guys call them ARDs. So IEP meetings for special needs teenagers. Here's the thing. IEPs across the board in all states should be reviewed at minimum once a year. So you have to go in at least once a year and really look at those present levels of performance, look at the student needs, figure out what's working, figure out what's not working. So teenager or not a teenager, at least annually. Now, always remember that this is a living document, which means that you are going to be able to make changes whenever you need to make changes. You're not locked into something just because you agree to it now. That doesn't mean that 90 days from now, if situations change or if more data comes your way or something happens with the child and you need to make some adjustments in the IEP, that can all happen. So keep that in mind that, minimum once a year, but how often really? It can happen a lot. I'm actually checking in here. Let's see. We've got some messages coming through from text because it's people asking questions of, can I ask for a one-to-one during lunchtime because my child has issues in the large environment? Yes. Or does your child need an alternative environment? And that doesn't mean that we always want to put a child in what would be considered a more restrictive environment. But I want you guys to think about this just for a minute. Do we eat in big lunchrooms as adults? No, we don't. So I have a parent who's asked me right now who just sent me a text and she says, can I ask for this? Well, first we need to prioritize. Do we want to acclimate your child to the lunchroom? Or do we want to make sure that your child, maybe they need a break during that time so they can eat and not try to sensory regulate and keep all of their kind of instincts to run in the lunchroom, and maybe they need to focus on a break time and really getting their nutrition instead of working on the whole sensory processing during that. So I'm gonna have to get back to that parent right there. Let's see. Jennifer says, do parents request them or is it automatically reviewed? It should be automatically reviewed. You should have a date right on your paperwork, Jennifer, on when that is going to be reviewed. Shelly says, you can ask anytime if you have concerns, but the school should automatically do it once a year. Shelly's down there answering. Thank you, Shelly, because she is also a master IEP coach. You can find a master IEP coach in your area at myiepcoach.com, or if you have questions about becoming a master IEP coach, just let me know in the comments. But here, we're going to wrap it up just with this. Guys, remember, if you hear yourself saying, can I ask for? The answer is yes. You can ask for anything that you want to. How you should ask for it, what kind of bullet points you should use to substantiate the ask that you're putting out there. Those are all things that we can figure out together, either inside the Master IEP Coach program or the Special Ed Inner Circle. We can put those pieces together for you. But bottom line is yes, you should be asking for a lot of things in special education because you never know what's going to happen when you start opening up those conversations. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon.